Everyone, please turn on your devices. Turn on your video and please remain quiet.
Okay.
36 District Court is now in session with Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, there's no reading, talking, walking around, driving a car, doing anything that will be dishonorable and disrespectful to the court. When your name is called, please unmute your devices and give your full attention to the court. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Petway. Good morning, Mr. Ceranic. Is there any in particular that you want to start with, or I can just call them?
No particular order for me, Judge.
We can do Stephen Dawson.
Shh, be quiet.
This is People versus Stephen Dawson, ticket number P1185140. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP1185140. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP1326325. 1. Count 1, drive license suspended. Ticket number SP1256599. Count 1, drive license suspended, and ticket number SP6722412. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Ceranic.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Dawson. Mr. Dawson, please state your name, sir.
Stephen Antoine Dawson.
Judge, the offer for Mr. Dawson is to plead on the 2631 matter. That would be reduced down to a failure to display. He would also plead on the 51401 ticket to improper plate, and everything else would be dismissed.
No. 173 and then 2.
Artavia Rowland, please turn on your video.
It's coming on. 1 second. Good morning. Can you see me? Okay. Good morning.
Okay, now mute your device because we're on the record.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, I don't think I called all of them. There's also 173492663. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, no license on person.
Yeah.
All right,
And that one,
so-
he was,
Go ahead. So he's gonna make admissions to the no insurance, which will be amended. Is that amended?
yeah, that would be a failure to display, Judge.
Oh, that's failed to display, and then, got it. And then the other one is improper plates,
Correct.
and then dismissing 2. And I see this is, there's like 3 other 2.
Right, those show costs.
Did be up at 8:45.
Dismissing them.
Dismissal, so he just be pleading the two,
Okay,
Your
got
Honor.
it. All right, so everything else is dismissed. Okay, you got it. So with that, Mr. Dawson, can you raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth, nothing but truth?
Yes, ma'am.
And now you've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Zaranick today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes, ma'am.
being guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm saying that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of April 6, 2021 at 10:23 a.m. on that date and time where you at or near the location of Marlowe and in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
You're driving a 2006 GMC vehicle,
Yes, ma'am.
and was the vehicle unregistered or untitled?
It was registered in my name.
You didn't have the right plates on the vehicle, correct, sir?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, and you're satisfied, Mr. Zaranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Also satisfied, will amend that count to fail to display. I'm also gonna direct your attention to the date of May 18, 2017 at 6:35 p.m. on that date and time where you at or near 7 Mile in Greenview in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2003 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
No, ma'am.
All right, you're satisfied, Mr. Durant?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, actually, that one is failed to display and the other one is improper plate.
Right.
So with that, you stipulate to probable cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so they're all dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There is going to be a fine of $300 for the, we'll do it for the improper plate, and then I'll waive the fine for the other one.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have that paid by September 15th.
Yes.
I'm asking you a question, Mr. Dawson. Did you?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you have it paid by September 15th?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Did you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
Then you are all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
Excuse me, Your Honor, can I leave Zoom?
Yes, you can leave. You're all set.
All right, thank you.
I see, right. You have the state.
Come on, please.
To me. Give it to me. I'll give it to me. She can contact this thing.
It's just driver license. All right, this is Trey Robert here. This is the people versus Trey Robert Dean. Ticket number P1327448, count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove by license not valid or improper license. Ticket number P1327435. Count 1, defective brake lights. Count 2, defective windshield. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Saranic.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Dean, Your Honor. Please state your name, sir.
Trey Robert Dean.
Judge, there is an offer in this matter. He'd like to avail himself of that offer. It is to plead to the 7448 ticket, responsible to the 7435 1 and 2. They'd amend those to improper plate, and the other matter would be dismissed.
All right, with that, can you raise your right hand, Mr. Dean? You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Zaranick today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me, could I ask a question, please?
Say that again.
I said, could I ask a question, please?
Mr. Zaranick, he wants to ask a question.
Could I put the phone up to my ear? Because I can't hear for real. Like my volume messed up on my phone a little bit. I'm trying to hear everything she's saying.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, thank you.
All right, has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of March 14th, 2022 at 1:33 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of 7 Mile and Chalmers in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2005 Mercury vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And was the vehicle unregistered or untitled?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis, will accept the admission and will amend that count to improper plate. Then you stipulate to the face of the ticket with ticket number ending in 435.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So those are dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. Just give me 1 second to look up the fine. Okay, so the fine for the defective brake lights is 120, and then the fine for the defective windshield is 140. Yeah, hold on, make sure I got the right. Is it the total bill I'm sorry, so it's 200 for the defective windshield, and then, yeah, 120. So it's a total of $320 that you're gonna have to pay. I'm gonna waive the fine for the improper plate. Because this is a civil infraction, Mr. Dean, you have 14 days to pay it. Can you have this paid by August or September 1st? It's 320.
320 by August. Wait, by September 1st, you said?
By September 1st, can you have it paid by then?
Yeah.
You sound a little hesitant. Do you need a little bit more time?
No, ma'am.
You said no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, it's 320 you need to pay by September 1st. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, you are all set.
All right, thank you. Have a nice day, man.
You too, thank you. 1 second, please.
And Judge, may I approach with, the offer for Roland? Let me send that to Mr. Grant. And Mr. Zaranik, you have the Roland offer.
Okay, I'll find
I
it.
sent it, I sent it from my phone. That should be one of your last emails. And then the only thing that I have a question about is Rumbly. The extra tickets that he has. Other than that, I think we should be all set.
All right, this is the People versus Oliver Rogers. Ticket number SP 11877700, count 1 improper plate. Good morning, please state your name to the record, starting with Attorney Durant.
I'm Zaranik for Mr. Rogers. Please state your name, sir.
Oliver Rogers.
Judge, I'm not sure. I got an offer on this, but the docket says he's here for today for a sentence.
You're right.
And he told me when he was here last time, he was told to come back, make sure his other tickets had been paid, and then come back.
Right.
I'm wondering if he was told to pay some other tickets and this might be dismissed if he does that, or I'm not sure if there's any notes in the file or.
It does indicate that he is here for sentencing,
It's just kind of weird to be.
but it doesn't indicate that he made any admissions. And I don't have the original ticket, I just have the ROA.
What type of treatment is this? Something that you can contact probation on? What's the next number?
It's just a proper place. Okay, yeah. You want to go to ROA?
If you plead guilty, that's all that means. Just a fine on it, yeah. Either decision.
Yeah, I don't know why it says it's here for sentencing, but he hasn't made admission, so there's no offer because it's already in proper place. Does he want to just make admissions to the improper place?
Yeah. Mr. Oliver, do you want to plead to the improper plate?
Yes.
All right, we can do that, Judge.
Okay, raise your right hand, Mr. Oliver.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Zaranik today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Has you're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty? You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes. Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm gonna direct your attention to April 13, 2021 at 2:30 p.m. on that day and time when you added near Greenfield and Eaton in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Were you driving a 2005 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
Did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
At the time, yes, I did.
You're satisfied, Mr. Ceramic?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And I'm also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission, will proceed to sentencing. Can you have, there's gonna be a fine of $200. Can you have that paid by September 15th?
Yes.
you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is the people versus Kevin Dismute. Ticket number 1733983. Count one, driving registered or entitled vehicle. Count two, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. And then ticket number SX324988253. Count one, motor vehicle operate without security.
Bob Zaranick for the defendant, Your Honor. Please state your name, Mr. Dismute.
Kenneth Dismute.
Judge,
And good morning, Your Honor. Tamika Horn on behalf of the city, P70303. The people are moving to dismiss ticket 173398311, 2, and 3. And the SX ticket is a state ticket.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so I would assume Ms. Cole would not be, she wouldn't offer anything on the state ticket. So does he wish to make admission on the state ticket?
we were gonna move for a dismissal, Judge, since the state didn't show up. I know it's only a pretrial.
You wanna set up for a trial, bench trial?
So, Mr. Dismute, the offer is you could plead to the failure to secure a load, but the other 3 matters would be dismissed, or we can set the 1 matter for trial.
Okay, I'll plead. I'm trying to get this over with.
All right, we ask for the court to adopt the dismissal on the 17 ticket, Judge, and we'll plead on the state matter.
Okay, so you stipulate to probable cause.
Yes.
Okay, those matters are dismissed. Raise your right hand, Mr. Dismute. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to Mrs. Zaranick about your case and your right.
yes,
Does anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
You're pleading of your own free will,
yes,
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
yes,
Pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
yes,
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
yes,
And direct your attention to January 3rd, 2018 at 11:10 a.m. on that date and time, were you at or near Southfield Freeway and Grand River in the city of Detroit? Did you hear me?
I somewhat heard you.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to January 3rd, 2018 at 11:10 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Southfield Freeway and Grand River in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
Were you driving a 2005 Pontiac vehicle?
yes,
And did you fail to operate that vehicle without security?
yes,
You're satisfied, Mr. Zaranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. Dismute, there's gonna be a $200 fine. Can you have that paid by September 15th?
yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, you said September 15th, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
You okay with that?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set.
All right, thank you.
Good luck. Charles Rumley. This is the People versus Charles Rumley, ticket number SP 672241, count 1, drove while license not valid, and then count 3, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Zaranick.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Rumbly. Please state your name, sir.
Unmute your device, Mr. Rumley. Unmute.
Look on the bottom left-hand corner.
Okay.
That's the microphone. Okay. say your
Yes,
name.
ma'am. Excuse me.
State your name, sir.
Charles Rumbly.
Thank you. Judge, the offer is to plead to, on the 413 ticket, plead to reduce charge of improper plate. The 411 ticket would be dismissed.
Okay, does your client wish to avail himself to that offer?
Yeah.
Raise your right
Yeah.
hand, Mr. Rum.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Duranick today in private about your case and your right.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes.
You direct your attention to the date of August 29, 2017 at 5:05 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Plymouth and Rutherford in the city of Detroit,
Yes.
driving a 2002 Cadillac vehicle?
Yes.
That vehicle unregistered or untitled? Was that vehicle unregistered or untitled?
I guess. I mean, yeah.
It's either yes or no, Mr. Rumley.
I thought it was at the time, but I guess it wasn't.
So I don't understand what that means. It's either yes or no. You either did it or you didn't do it. If you didn't do it, you can set this for a trial.
All right, I plead guilty.
So was it unregistered or untitled? Yes or no?
Yes.
You satisfied, Mrs. Duranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll also satisfaction case will accept the admission. We'll proceed to, you stipulate the proper cause as the remaining count to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's gonna be a $200 fine. Can you have that paid by September 15th?
I could try.
Okay, you can have it paid. Can you have it paid by October 13th?
Yes, ma'am.
October 13th. Any questions?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your question?
Do you know any anybody that can help me pay this $200 ticket that I have? Any programs,
prefer-
anything?
Would you prefer to do community service in lieu of fees?
As far as like cleaning the freeway or something?
Yes. I mean, I think that's one of the things that they do. There may be some other community service, but you would need to call somebody. I would give you the phone number. Would you want to do that?
And you say the fine is $200?
Yes, sir. The fine is $200, or you can do or you could do 20 hours of community service.
I guess I can do the community service.
You got a pen?
Yes, ma'am.
To give you a phone number for this number. Ladies, name is Miss Green. 313 Miss Green. 313-965-8130.
8130?
Yes, sir. So you need to do 20 hours of community service. Your next date is September 15th at 8:35. You need to come back to show proof that you completed the 20 hours, and that's way more than enough time. But come back to, show that you completed the community service.
You said September the 15th at 8:45?
8:35.
All right.
Question?
No, ma'am.
Okay, this is the people versus Jamiris Richardson. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yes.
Ticket number SP 1175229. One, driving registered or entitled vehicle. Count 2, improper plate. And count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 1120575, count 1, driver license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And then ticket number SX 3637721, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Saranic.
Bob Zaranick for Miss Richardson. Please state your name, ma'am.
Jamaris Richardson.
Judge, the offer in this matter is to plead to the 2291 ticket, have that reduced to improper plate. Also plead to the 5751 ticket, failure to display. The only thing not on the offer, Judge, is the SX state ticket, which my guess is the state would not object to dismissal of this with a plea to the city matters.
That's fine.
All right, thank you. She's ready to enter that plea then, Judge.
All right, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to Mrs. Zaranick today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Correct.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to October 4th, 2020 at 8:47 p.m. on that date and time when you at or near Livernois
Yes.
Circle in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
You driving a 2006 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes.
And was your life, were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes.
That is right, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. I'm also going to direct your attention to March 10th, 2021 at 6:40 p.m. on that date and time were you at or near Chicago or Mendota in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2007 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes.
Did you have a proper place on that vehicle?
No.
You did not have a proper place on that?
Oh, I
vehicle?
thought you said that I have proper plates. Yes.
Okay. Are you satisfied with the Zaranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm also satisfied with the factual basis. You stipulate the probable causes to remain counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. On the fail to display, there's gonna be a fine of $300. Can you have that paid? And I'm gonna waive the fine for the improper plate. Can you have that paid by September 15th?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No.
You are all set.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, thank you. Give me 1 second. All right, this is the people versus. Did we do Drew?
No, we didn't. Then could we do him next?
Yeah. This is the people versus Rodney Drew, ticket number SP 1305001, count 1, driver license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name to the record, starting with Attorney.
Tom Zaranick for Mr. Drew. Please state your name, Mr. Drew.
Rodney Drew.
Judge, there is an offer on Mr. Drew's matter. On a city matters, he would plead to a failure to display on count 1, the 501 ticket. The 501 ticket would be dismissed. We're also going to ask Judge that the SX matters be dismissed per plea to the city, the state's typical offer.
And I didn't call it, let me just call it, we're also going to ticket number SX 3672833, count 1, drove by license not valid or improper license. All right, so he does wish to take advantage of the offer to the fail to display.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and then the court will dismiss. And then you're requesting that even the state ticket be dismissed. The court will do so. All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Drew. You swear according to the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Zaranick, stay in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Pleading of your own free will,
Yes, ma'am.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna direct your attention to the. I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of January 27, 2022 at 3:27 a.m. On that date and time, you added near the location of Connor and Mercy Hospital in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2004 GMC vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a Mr. Durant?
That is fine, Your Honor.
I'm also satisfied with the factual basis. We'll accept the admission and we'll proceed to sentencing. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, they're all dismissed without prejudice. And now we'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a $200 fine. Can you have that paid by September 15th?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
You're all set, sir.
Thank you, man. Have a blessed one.
Thank you.
Judge, I have to talk to Ms. Rowland. I have her offer in. Could I could I have a breakout room with Ms. Rowland?
Yeah, sure. Yes, Miss Robinson, I'm sorry, I didn't even see you there, and I knew you were there, and I forgot. Are you running on your case? I'm so sorry.
I don't know what the prosecutor's position is. I'm looking for a dismissal, double jeopardy. He's already pled to it at Frank Murphy, tagged along with his felony.
Hey, good morning, Ms. Robinson. Who's your client?
Detroit Rest Press.
Let me see, I think I saw his name.
Oh, hold on, you guys. I gotta open back up the breakout rooms. Then I'm going to bring Miss Robinson back out. Oh, they in the breakout room. Good, together. Great.
You need me to zoom in, Darnell?
Yeah, breakout room number 1.
Okay, I'll zoom in. I'm in the courtroom. I'll run upstairs.
Or you want me to bring her back out? I can bring her back out.
I can bring her back out. She just